Good morning, students. Branch accounting last part is independent branch. So dependent branch, we have seen that debtors method and stock and debtors method. So debtors method, you have to think from the angle of HO, and in stock and debtors method, you have to think from the angle of branch. So debtors method, we prepare it only branch accounts. Branch accounts, we are getting the profit, and memorandum accounts are open to know the closing balances. After that, stock and debtors method, we open stock account, debtors account, cash account if expenses are partly paid by HO and partly paid by branch. Then next account will be petty cash account if necessary, branch expenses account, and branch profit and loss account. One thing you have to remember, in these questions, your question is not going to tally. So whatever profit you are getting, you have to keep trust on yourself, and that is the only key point. So today we are going to see what are entries from the angle of independent branch. So independent branch we already started, but that is the last part. First we have to do reconciliation. So reconciliation, you have to do it in the books of recipient department. For example, suppose if goods are in transit, so goods, who will get goods? Branch will get goods. So reconciliation entries are passed by branch. And in case of cash in transit, who will record this? HO will record this. So who has not done the entry in their books, you have to pass entry for reconciliation. So that is very easy question. Illustration number, I think we have done with illustration number 9. So yes, beta, good morning, Mukta ji. Sir, query which I asked in the group, actually it not cleared. So beta 1,71,000 is the total amount. Mukta ji, मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. Illustration number 3. आप क्यों इतना परेशान हो गए हो illustration 3 से? एक ही मिनट, हाँ बेटा, इलस्ट्रेशन 3 मुक्ता जी की क्वेरी सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. माधुरी की क्या क्वेरी है? टाइमिंग्स माधुरी ने डाले हुए. वेरी गुड. Okay, difficulties in some illustration when we tried it. Okay, beta, no problem. Those students, Tanishka ji, definitely branch accounts problems are not very easy. So remaining illustrations, I'm going to explain you properly. Don't worry. एक बार मुक्ता जी की क्वेरी सॉल्व कर ले. मुक्ता जी, इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है वो इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 3. व्हाई यू आर गेटिंग कंफ्यूज? In both questions, means stock and debtors method also and debtors method also, if debtors account is prepared, we have to think from the angle of branch. And 1,71,000, I think 1,71,000 is a cash which is collected by you. एक second, मैं question open कर लेता हूँ. There is some technical problem. एक second. If you have any query related to illustration number 3, Harrison question. If you open branch debtors account, 1,71,000 is a cash which is collected from debtors. Beta, so same thing in branch accounts also. You can check my answers if you want. I don't know what is your question. 1,71,000 is cash which is collected, beta. Cash which is collected. And what about? एक मिनट, आज का मैं पहले ये ओपन कर लेता हूँ. हाँ, now what is your question, Mukta ji? Can you repeat this? See, in 1,71,000 branch cash, that is 1,71,000. It's a balancing figure. And you are saying in stock and debtors method, you are getting a different answer. हाँ, and see, now this cash collection, when we remit it, we remit it to the head office, that might be some different amount. You are not remitting here, partly expenses are paid by branch. Okay, so both methods will give you the different answer. Yes, but when remittance, but if you prepare memorandum debtors account, if you prepare memorandum debtors account, it will look same like branch debtors account. So if you want to pass entry in the books of head office by using debtors method, then you will record 2,22,500. Okay, but while preparing memorandum accounts, it will be same, it will not be different. So आपको इतना याद रखना है कि भाई आप डेटर्स मेथड से जाइए और स्टॉक एंड डेटर्स से मेथड से जाइए, जो मेमोरेंडम डेटर्स अकाउंट आपका ओपन होगा डेटर्स मेथड में, वो सेम होगा स्टॉक एंड डेटर्स मेथड के ब्रांच डेटर्स अकाउंट जैसे. उसमें क्यों चेंज आएगा बेटा? यस. सो आपको कुछ बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन है, आप बहुत ज्यादा सोच रही हो शायद से. कैश कलेक्टेड इज सेम ना बेटा, कैश कलेक्टेड कैसे डिफरेंट होगा? कैश रेमिटेंस will be recorded in the books of debtors method, and in stock and debtors method you will record only 1,71,000 and that will be debited, because remittance is not important in case of stock and debtors method, because we are not thinking from the angle of branch. In stock and debtors method we think from the angle of branch. In debtors method we think from the angle of HO. So HO is least bother about how much cash you are collecting from the debtors. They are interested in 2,22,500 in debtors method. I hope now you are clear with this concept. On page 13.27, $2,22,500. Where cash collected is where you are getting 163,500. No, I'm not getting it. चलो ठीक है, हम लोग बाद में डिस्कस करते हैं. डोंट वेस्ट अदर्स टाइमिंग. सो आई डोंट थिंक 163,500. आई एम नॉट गेटिंग एनी फिगर in 3B where you are getting 163,500. It's 2,22,500 only. चलो ठीक है, they are not prepared debtors account. 163,500 you are getting confused beta somewhere. चलिए, let's move to next concept. Illustration number we have finished with. I think we finished with इलू 8 ना, कौन सा कंप्लीट हुआ था? इलू 10 we have done. Okay, इलू 10 we have completed. So let's move to illustration number 11. चलो start. So illustration number 11 पे आ जाइए. एक सेकंड. 3B में वो वर्किंग नोट हटवा दिया है मुक्ता जी. Now you can check this answer. I think you have old study material. We have removed that part, collection. Yes. Because she has old study material according to me. So now we removed that part from the working note. Yes, beta. Yeah. Yes, she is correct. That collection from data. Yes, we removed that part, beta. Okay. Yes, she is also correct. Don't fight. Okay. सबका भी yes, उसने जो बताया वो समझ में आ गया मुझे. So she has, I think, old study material and that we have removed it. चलो. So बेटा मुक्ता जी, yes, I hope your query is now solved. Illustration number 10 पे आ जाइए. चलो फटाफट. हाँ, write down first theory part. I just want to give you some theory. Reco part we have completed. Yes. Now, see incorporation. Now, what is our aim in case of independent branch? Independent branch, our aim is to incorporate books. Incorporation of branch balance in the head office books. Very, very important point, that incorporation of branch balance, that we have to see that incorporation in whose books? In head office books. So we have two methods over there. One is, you can write it in now, write down heading, incorporation of branch balance in HO books. Write down. But in new study material, it is removed. So please please rectify it. Vikas Vyas ji. ठीक है? Don't worry. होता रहता है changes. Standalone profit and loss account and balance sheet. And consolidated amount or consolidated statement of branch and HO. Consolidated profit and loss account and balance sheet. ILU 11 is standalone. Standalone P&L and balance sheet. ILU 12 and 13. ILU 12 and 13 are the part of consolidated amounts. Okay. So ILU 12 and 13 you can write over here. And I will explain you the process now. So incorporation of branch balance in head office books. It's very simple. What is your aim? Aim is total profit. Your objective is total profit. And that we are finding out by using standalone profit and loss account and consolidated profit and loss account and balance sheet. It's very simple, sir. Consolidated P&L and balance sheet. Chalo. So now we will solve this question. Okay. We will understand this question. We are not going to solve. I will give you summary of all important points of illustration number 11 because it's very difficult. illustration number 11, 12, 13, and 14. Not difficult, but they are very tricky questions and very important questions from exam point of view. Okay. So mark it as IMP questions, all these questions. KP manufactures a range of goods which it sells to wholesale customers. And in addition, HO transfer goods to newly opened branch at factory cost plus 15%. So newly opened branch cost plus 15%. So there are two customers. Head office has two customers. One wholesale customer and second one newly opened head office. Sorry, newly opened branch. Beta, newly word please cancel it. Newly word please cancel it. Why? Because if the word you are using newly, it does not have any opening stock. So make a changes in your study material. That word newly is not correct. एक मिनट हाँ ठीक है. So now the selling price to wholesale customer is designed to give a factory profit which is 30% of sales value. Okay. So sales value into 30%. Sales value into 30% will give you profit. Okay, write down over there. And second one, the selling price to the general public is designed to give you the gross profit of 30% on sales value. Okay, so gross margin is 30%. Now see, factory is sending goods 100, 15, 115. Okay. The selling price to the general public 30% of the gross value. So now for branch, I'm asking for the branch profit. So branch profit will be, you can check here, branch is getting the profit 30%. So see beta, actually equation is 100, 30, 70. So now this is a branch profit. So HO send goods, if you do the cross multiplication, how it will look like? HO sends goods of 100 rupees at 15 rupees, unrealized profit, that is loading, and this is a invoice price. And if you do the cross multiplication, branch is getting 100 rupees profit. So this 70 is for 115. So what is the cross multiplication? You don't have to do this. Yes, only for understanding. So this is something around 49.2857. You are getting this plus 115. So my answer will be 164.2857. But don't do this calculation. Branch is getting 30% profit on their selling price. So this is selling price. This is profit of branch. And 70 will be cost to branch and invoice price to head office. If you do this calculation, 15 rupees on cost is a profit to the head office. 30 rupees is the profit on selling price. to the branch. So this is the difference. Okay. So make 100% clarity of the concept that branch is getting 30% of the profit and HO is getting 15% of cost. So two different points. So here, and don't consider 15 plus 30, total profit is 45. Total profit is 49.2857. Okay, plus 15 rupees. So if you calculate this profit, it will be different. So don't use this technique for calculation of profit, 49.2857 and 164. Use simple calculation. If you are calculating head office profit, it is 100 rupees and 15 rupees on cost. And if you are calculating branch profit, it is 30% on sales. So दोनों में difference है. And if you want full equation, it will look like this. But full equation is not required in exam. Why? Because 30% on sales you will consider for the branch and 15% on cost will you consider for head office. Clear with this concept, beta? Tell me. So tricky adjustment we have to understand line by line. Yes. Understood everyone? चलो जल्दी से कमेंट सेक्शन में बताओ. So 15% on cost and here it is 30% on sales. Easy che? Chalo. KP operates from rented premises. I'm waiting for your replies, huh, beta? Understood or not? If you have any query, you can ask me. Archie, बेटा 15% ऑन कॉस्ट. हेड ऑफिस 100 रुपए का गुड्स 115 पे भेजेगा तो हेड ऑफिस को जो प्रॉफिट होगा वो 15 रुपीज ऑन कॉस्ट होगा. एंड ब्रांच उसको 30% ऑन सेलिंग प्राइस बेचता है. मतलब ब्रांच यदि 100 रुपए का माल बेचता है तो 30 रुपया कमाता है. यदि आप फुल इक्वेशन सॉल्व करोगे तो आपका 49 पॉइंट समथिंग ऐसा ब्रांच का प्रॉफिट होएगा एंड सेलिंग प्रॉफिट 164.2857 ऐसा आने वाला है. बट इतना डिटेल में हम लोग जाएंगे नहीं. ऐसा कैलकुलेशन हम लोग सिंपल कैलकुलेशन रखेंगे. 100 पे 30 एंड कॉस्ट पे होगा तो हेड ऑफिस का प्रॉफिट 100 पे 50. ओके आर्ची जी, चलो यस. हाँ हाँ नेक्स्ट वन. From the information given above, below, you are required to prepare profit and loss account for the year ended, a profit and loss account, HO, branch and entire business, and balance sheet of the entire business. Okay. Raw material purchase. So where to write beta raw material purchase? Now one by one. Raw material purchase, you can check the answer. Raw material purchase. Yes, now IC has directly included it in the consumption, but if you see my answer, I have recorded it separately. Doesn't matter if you record it separately. See the answer part, fatafat. Index I will give you at the end. You can take a screenshot and finish it. Now I'm going to explain you it in detail, so don't worry. Raw material purchases, you can check here. Raw material purchases, $35,000 on the debit side. Where you have written this on the debit side. So raw material purchases on the debit side. Direct wages also trading account debit side. You can check the answer. Direct wages 1,08,500, 1,08,500. So we prepared total column also. Factory overhead, same line, 39,000. Trading debit. So you can write over there, trading debit. Opening stock, 1,800. Finished goods, debit, 13,000, 9,200. So here, opening stock, raw material and finished goods, 9,200 is a finished goods calculation. See beta, this finished goods, $9,200. This 9,200, it includes, write down over there, includes loading. Why? Why it includes loading? Because branch is recipient, branch is son, and HO is dad. So beta, son will always include loading if goods are transferred at invoice price. And you can correlate this. Now see, who will cancel this loading? Who will cancel this loading? Cancelled by head office. And you can check this 1,200. You can connect these two, and this is cancelled by head office. Okay. So 9,200. I hope now you got this concept. Yes, I want to know how many of you understood this amount. Yes, beta Mukta, wait for some time. Now I am explaining you one by one concept. So first concept is that unrealized profit, provision for unrealized profit on closing stock and opening stock. So here it is opening stock. So opening stock has a debit balance and its unrealized profit has a credit balance. But remember, profit is cancelled by HO on opening stock of branch. So branch ka stock, unrealized profit cancelled by head office. So how many of you understood this? Yes, while solving it. Tanishka बोल रहे सर मुझे समझा था, and Ritika Verma is saying sir now I got it. Very good beta, now I got it. Yes, और कितने लोगों को पहले से पता चल गया था? Yes, how many of you understood it already before explanation? Those who tried it at home. Okay. जिन्होंने पहले सॉल्व किया था, कितने स्टूडेंट्स को समझ में आया बेटा? Yes, tell me. Already understood, sir, while reading the question. You all know I already get disappointed due to your all performance, because many of you are not doing it as CA students. I already told you how to study. It is not just I will read the question and I will tell you hints. Before starting any question, yes, that day question, I already explained you all concepts. So you have to try it, and please come to the class only after reading the question, and at least 40% you solve at home. I'm expecting only 40% solving. Rest I will take care. Yes. Now understood. And who already identified? Himanshu. Yes, very good beta. Next one. Debtors we are going to record. Where we are going to record debtors? On the asset side. So now we will prepare balance sheet separately. Debtors 37,000. Then you have cash. Wait, but cash there is some in transit also. So here it is 22,000 and might be in transit 1,500. So cash and 1,000. So cash we will do afterwards. So cash, wait. Administration salaries. Very good. Administration salaries 13,900 and 4,000. 13,900 and 4,000. Administration salary 17,900. To administration expenses 13,900 plus 4,000. Salesman 22,500 and 6,200. 28,700 P&L debit. Okay. So P&L debit, P&L debit, these two on the asset side. Other administrative expenses 12,500 and 2,300. Other administrative expenses. Now, what is inter-unit account? Now, what is inter-unit account? It's very simple. Inter-unit means in HO books, branch account, and in branch books, HO account. It's called as inter-unit account. Inter-unit account means HO books, branch, and branch books, HO. Here always debit balance, and here it always credit balance, but these balances are not matching. So what is important? RICO. So inter-unit accounts means branch account and HO account in respective books. Okay. बेटा साहिल खुद को संभालो, थोड़ी देर के लिए दूसरों को भी कमेंट्स करने दो. Don't send me same query. I will solve your query at the end. So wait for some time. Inter-unit account. I can't take 1A now. I will take it afterwards. चलो. Inter-unit accounts 5,000 and 2,000. So now 5,000 and 2,000 that we have to see afterwards. Capital account. Capital account, balance sheet liability side. So inter-unit accounts we will complete it, but after RICO, after reconciliation. So I can't write now inter-unit account. For inter-unit account, I will take some time. Yes, next one is capital creditors liability side. So that I will finish first. Capital, see here, capital and creditors. Yes, total column also. Sales on the trading credit side. साहिल जी आप दूसरों का भी साइट ब्लॉक कर देते हो. आप प्लीज सेम क्वेरी 10 बार मत भेजिए. इट्स माय हार्टिएस्ट रिक्वेस्ट टू यू, बिकॉज अदर स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो वांट टू सेंड सम क्वेरी और ये में फिर रह जाती है. तो आपकी क्वेरी में एंड में ब्रेक के बाद ले लूंगा इमीडिएटली. सो वेट फॉर सम टाइम. पांच सौ बार. अभी ये पूजा की क्वेरी उसमें चली गई. चलो ठीक है, बोल के कुछ फायदा नहीं है. सेल्स 2,65,200. 2,65,200. अभी क्वेश्चन चल रहा है 11 and he is asking me about question number 1A and he is sending same query. So मैं दूसरे स्टूडेंट्स की क्वेरी I missed it. Other students queries. 12,500 हो गया. कैपिटल कंप्लीटेड 13,000 ये भी कंप्लीट हुआ. चलो प्रोविजन फॉर अनरियलाइज्ड प्रॉफिट 1,200. So this 1,200 is nothing but it's unrealized profit on opening stock. So we will keep it as pending because we have to calculate closing stock reserve and then we will finish with this calculation. Yes, Vikas ji. Inter-unit accounts means first we will reconcile it and then first we will update our trial balance and then we will finish with the posting part of inter-unit accounts. So we have to complete first updation. Goods sent to branch. Now you can check here. Goods sent to branch 46,000, but they received only 44,500. So one effect we already understood, that now here 1,500 is in transit. So we will add 1,500 over here. In 44,500, you add 1,500. Otherwise, you can show it on the asset side. See, the impact will be same. Either show it on the asset side, and second effect, closing stock, you will add it. Otherwise, if you don't add it in goods sent to, as you are not recording at goods in transit, it will be added in your goods sent to branch. Both effects are same. I'm going to explain this at the end. Now, first we will see how ICI has done this adjustment. So 44,500 plus 1,500 here, and in inter-unit accounts, they added 1,500. So one debit, one credit. So your trial balance is tallying. One debit, one credit. So your trial balance is tallying. Okay. So 44,500 plus 1,500, 46,000, and 2,000 plus 1,500, 3,500. Okay. So we have done with first RICO entry. Now you can check here. Branch remitted 1,500 to head office, but they have not been received these goods in HO books. Okay. So HO के books में ये रह गया है. So you can check here. Cash in transit 20. It's 22,000 plus 1,500. So who is not received this cash in transit? Head office. Head office has not received this cash in transit. So they will add it in cash. Otherwise, you can record it separately as a cash in transit. And second effect, you will deduct it from branch balance. So one debit and one debit minus. Okay. So your trial balance is still tallying. Your trial balance is still tallying. And to do this RICO is a part of your question. Okay. So without RICO, you cannot do posting part, or you cannot prepare your balance sheet and profit and loss account. So for preparation of balance sheet and profit and loss account, reconciliation is very, very important, my friend. So remember reconciliation first, and then only updation your of trial balance. And after updating of your trial balance, you can finish this question. Okay. So now you can check here. Now we have done with all these adjustments, 5,000 and 1,500. So we have done with this. Which part? Yes, beta. We have done with RICO part, and the stock of the raw material is valued at 2,300. So this is raw material HO ka hai. The branch does not have any raw material. And see, finished goods stock is balancing figure. Why? GP ratio is given in the question. GP ratio is given therefore, as GP ratio is given in the question, therefore, closing stock of finished goods is a balancing figure. See, in single entry also, if we are aware about GP ratio, from sales you can calculate GP, and then opening stock might be a balancing figure, or closing stock might be a balancing figure. So in this question, opening stock is given, GP ratio is already given. How GP ratio is given? You know na beta, 30% is a GP for the branch, and head office has two profits. One, they sell it to outsiders, and second one, they send it to goods sent to branch, and then in that case, they are earning 15 upon 115 profit. Okay. Yes. So 15 upon 115 is a profit for wholesaler and retailers. Wholesaler might be, yes, some different profit. हाँ, branch को हम लोग जब माल बेचते तो 15 upon 115 होगा. Branch employees are getting 156 under bilateral agreement. So profit and loss account के debit में for branch, and this is payable. So two effects because this is an adjustment. One P&L debit and one liability side. Yes. Now see beta, we have done with these adjustments. 44,500. So now you can check here. Branch is getting those goods. Head office is sending these goods. So 46,000, 46,000. Now everything, yes, don't write anything in total column, because when you prepare total column, these adjustments are getting eliminated. So goods sent to branch, we do not take it in the total column. So some important points. Don't consider. So first important point is that opening stock loading. Opening stock of branch, who will cancel 9,200 ka loading? HO will cancel. That was the first point. Now this is the second point. Don't take total of goods sent to branch. Okay. Don't take total of goods sent to branch. So anything till now that you are finding it's difficult? ठीक है. So till now nothing is difficult. Now you only tell me GP. How to calculate GP, beta? Yes. Branch directly 30%. Branch pay directly 30% is very simple. 65,200 into 30%. 19,560. Yes, it's very simple. Yeah, IMP. How you are getting this? 65,200 into 30%. Can you tell me how HO is calculating profit? Yes, I want to know how many of you can tell me gross profit of HO. So first we have finished with full posting part. Okay, everything is in yellow. We have done with the posting part. Now it's time of closing this books. Yes, I forgot to consider only that bonus. Bonus is 156, and second effect balance sheet liability side 156. Yes, beta. We have done with this 156 also. And raw material stock. So by closing stock only raw material. And second effect balance sheet asset side. Stock in trade raw material 2,300. Yes, now I am waiting for your answer for gross profit. How you are getting 66,000? So we have completed with the posting part. Yes, now you only tell me how you are getting 66,000. What I am going to write over there? 66,000. Tell me. 66,000. 66,000. Waiting for your answer. Tricky question. So here GP ratio is given in the question. So from GP you have calculated balancing figure closing stock. Yes, very good. See how you calculated this. GP. So first paragraph is very important. Wholesale customer, we are selling goods at 30%. And for branch, we are sending it at 15%. So our GP is 2 lakhs into 30%, because this is to wholesale customer and this is to branch. So on branch profit, we are earning 46,000 into 15 upon 115, because it's not on sales, it's on cost. So take memory plus function. 2 lakhs into 30%, memory plus 60,000, 46,000 into 15 divided by 115, we are getting 6,000. So this is very, very important, this 66,000. So 66,000, everyone, now you got the answer. 2 lakhs into 30%, 2 lakhs into 30% is 60,000, and 46,000 into 15 upon 115 will be your 6,000. So on this you have 30%, and on this you will consider 15 upon 115. And branch is also taking directly 30%. Yes, now you clear with this concept, every one of you. And see, GP, I will write it now here by GP brought down, two effects, and finished goods is my balancing figure. Finished goods is my balancing figure. So if you consider, take total of the trading account and balancing figure, you will get the finished goods. So what is the important point in this question? First, you will do all posting part. You update your trial balance on question only, on reconciliation entries. So 5,000 and 2,000. After that, after posting, you will calculate GP, and for GP calculation, balancing figure is finished goods. Now you understood it properly. Wait, question is not yet over. Now this 9560 branch, yes beta, this 9560, it includes loading. 9560 includes loading. And this 9560 loading, how much loading beta? 15 upon 115. 1247. And it is very, very important that we will write loading on this. And where to give these effects? It has two effects. 1247. One is P&L debit, and second one stock reserve. Stock reserve on liability side. Where to consider this? Liability side. So remember this 1247, closing stock loading. You can write it somewhere on question also if you want. Closing stock loading will be 9560 into 15 upon 115. This is very important. And it has two effects, friends. See, this question you have to finish with within 30 minutes. 30 minutes is a standard time. I'm explaining it from last 40 minutes. But yes, when you are doing its practice, please finish it in 30 minutes. Every one of you. And now after understanding this question, I want today all students will write their timings and send it on the Telegram channel. Okay? So 1247 is the closing stock loading. Where we post closing opening stock loading. Very good beta Swati. Now see, I kept it pending opening stock. So they see 1247 debit, and opening loading has only one effect. Okay. And this has a credit balance. Opening loading has a credit balance. But instead of this, we will consider 47 debit directly in P&L. So instead of writing 1247 separately and 1200 separately, Swati ji, you merge these two one and you directly consider 47. So how you got this 47? You can write over there. This is 1247 and 1200. 1200 has only one effect. It's a trial balance item. And it has two effects. 1247. 1247 second effect, stock reserve. Stock reserve. Yes, it is adjusted. स्वाति को अभी समझ में आया. Very good beta Swati. Stock reserve, it is 47 on the debit side. So 1200, I told you to keep it as pending part. Now we finish with that 1247. Easy છે? C. And very important point, 1247 total, don't take it. Sir, don't take the total, but now this finished goods 15,000 balance sheet asset side also we have to record, because this is an adjustment. Closing stock has two effects. So balance sheet, okay, so balance sheet asset side you are going to record this finished goods, but remember 23,123, this total, how you are getting the total? 15,000 plus 9560, and don't take total 1247 of stock reserve in total column, but it will be reduced from this stock. And now check the answer. You are getting 23,113, 23,113, 23,313. One two four seven. 23,313. 23,313. See, my friends, finished goods total you are going to take, but after reduction of your stock reserve. See, stock reserve, we reduce it from the stock. So in total column, we will consider it after reduction of stock reserve balance. Okay, so this is the important point. So don't take stock reserve total, it is reduced from your closing stock. Got the concept? So आपको इतना ही याद रखना है बेटा, रॉ मटेरियल में कभी भी लोडिंग नहीं होगा, एंड बैलेंसिंग फिगर, यस, ये आपका रहने वाला है क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, और ये क्लोजिंग स्टॉक आपने लिख लिया 15,9560, बट वाइल कैलकुलेटिंग टोटल डिडक्ट स्टॉक रिजर्व. आपको क्या करना है? स्टॉक रिजर्व को टोटल में नहीं लेते हुए स्टॉक में से माइनस करना है, बस सिंपल याद रखना. एंड नाउ इट्स टाइम फॉर फिनिशिंग योर नेट प्रॉफिट. So after this, you will get the net profit balancing figure. But again, very important point. Now you are doing this calculations. Why you are doing this calculation? Because you want to club this profit. So this profit we will consider. This profit we will consider 23,957. This is a net profit you are getting, and this net profit we will add it in HO books directly. Don't keep it separately. So branch profit is also merged with head office profit. Okay, so this is our aim. Our aim is 6904 merge with head office profit, and here you are going to consider 23,957. So 23,957 you are going to consider it, but where you are going to consider it? In P&L of head office. Don't write anything in branch books. Don't write anything in branch books about profit. And now your total column will tally, but your standalone balance sheet is not going to tally, my friend. Your standalone balance sheet, if you take a total, you will get the difference of exactly 10,404. If you solve this question, yes, now it's almost we are done with all adjustment, and after कौन सा बैलेंस मैच नहीं हो रहा है, so 10,404, this balance is not matching, my friends. तो जल्दी से मुझे बताइए क्यों ये बैलेंस मैच नहीं हो रहा है. जल्दी से बताइए बैलेंस क्यों नहीं मैच हो रहा है. Chalo, tell me fast why your balance is not matching. Yes बेटा जल्दी से बताइए. Why there is a balance of 10,404? See beta, Rico balance 3,000, correct? Sorry, 3,500. Rico का balance, inter unit balance is 3,500, correct छे? 3,500 is a Rico balance plus head office profit is getting merged with the branch profit. So branch profit we consider it in the head office book, and now you can take a total. So this is cross tally. Inter unit balance and this is branch profit. Who recorded it? Head office recorded it. So 10,404, you will get the balance. How many of you got this concept? Why this 10,404? Yes, without looking previous videos or without looking into my previous batch sessions. Yes, how many of you got this 10,404? Why there is a balancing figure in standalone? So this is a standalone. HO standalone, branch standalone, and total we prepare separately. This is called a standalone balance sheet. Yes. 1247 is not recorded, Vikas Bansalji. Very simple. 1247 because when we prepare a total column, we are not concerned for any unrealized profit. We are not concerned for any unrealized profit, and that is only the reason. That is only the reason we are recording it at after deduction of 1247. Remember, so 1247 we never record it in the total column. Okay, chalo. So all important points. Yes. All, yes, tell me fast. 10,404. How you are getting this? Yes, you want to take a screenshot? Chalo, let's take a screenshot of trading and profit and loss account, and you can do it afterwards. All important red point answers, you record it properly. Write down today. Yes, 1247 bhi samajh mein aaya. Now, if you have any query related to this question, you can ask me. What is important in this question? First, find out GP. First, do the posting part, or before that also reconciliation part. So reconciliation part is important. Update your trial balance, tally your trial balance, updated trial balance on question only. After posting it in the profit and loss account and balance sheet, so all posting part you have done, then you will calculate gross profit. Gross profit, HO has two gross profit. One is by selling it to wholesaler, and second one is by selling it to branch. So, and branch has only one gross profit. So this done beta. हाँ, ये इसका screenshot ले लीजिए. Yes. Then second important point, branch का profit भी calculate कर लिया, and then we got the balancing figure closing stock. That closing stock, branch closing stock is inclusive of loading 1247. That 1247 we have to give effect in P&L debit side and stock reserve on the liability side. But 1247 we will deduct it 1,200 from 1247 to get 47 as a balancing figure, because opening stock loading has only one effect and closing stock loading has two effects. Then we do the posting part. Remember some points, we never take a total. That GSTB we never take a total. Then stock reserve we are not taking it in the total, but we deduct it from the stock, that 1247, and your head office profit will get merged with branch profit, and therefore you are getting a standalone balancing figure 10,404, but it is nothing but 3,500 plus 6,904. 6,904 is the branch profit and inter unit is 3,500, and your trial balance, sorry, balance sheet is not going to tally for standalone, but total column, don't take it in the total column, beta. Total column, it will get eliminated. Okay, HO and branch. Okay, so total means from the company point of view, overall point of view. So overall point of view, we never record transaction, inter-unit transactions in themselves. Okay. So inter-unit, मैंने डैड ने सन को भेजा या सन ने मुझे वापस दिया, तो मैं टोटल में ये कंसिडर नहीं करूंगा. रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट. सो इन टोटल वी नेवर कंसिडर inter-unit transaction. Inter-unit transaction means HO will transact with branch and branch will transact with HO. So what is inter-unit? Inter-unit means in HO books branch account and in branch books HO account. This is called as inter-unit. I hope you understood this question. Yes. Chalo, now it's your query time. Yes, Swati ji. How 3,500 we got? Beta 5,000 minus 1,000. This is inter-unit accounts, na beta. One by cash in transit adjustment and second one is by goods in transit adjustment. Madhuri Nikhareji is asking me for 1247. Yes. Sneha Suresh ji is telling me, sir, I forgot to take reconciliation balance 3,500 for cross tally. Now I got it. Very good. Matanjali is saying, sir, amazing session, understood everything. Okay. Beta, inter-unit accounts. See 5,000 and here it is 2,000. Now we will reduce cash in transit from 5,000 and we will add goods in transit in 2,000 rupees. So beta, inter-unit account is nothing but in HO books branch account and in branch books HO account, and that you got that you have to reconcile, and that reconciliation is possible only by updating your trial balance. And remember, without updating your trial balance, you should not proceed further while posting part. So in exam also, first do this reconciliation on question itself, update your trial balance and then get the answer. Okay. So if you have any query related to this, you can ask me, sir, this is really tricky question and it needs 2-time practice. Minimum bolo, minimum 2-time practice. And see, I have given you everything. इंटर मुस्कान यार, अभी इंटर यूनिट बताया ना मैंने 3,500 प्लस उसमें 6904 ऐड हो गया. तो इंटर यूनिट आप पिछला देखो ना वीडियो, आप डायरेक्टली सुबह सुबह आके पूछोगे मुझे कि सर व्हाट इज इंटर यूनिट. आई एक्सप्लेन इट मिनिमम 3 times. हाँ, इफ यू आर वॉचिंग माई वीडियो एंड देन यू आर आस्किंग मी, आप बीच में से आप लेक्चर ज्वाइन करोगे एंड इफ यू आस्क मी अगेन व्हाट इज इंटर यूनिट अकाउंट, आई ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन यू मिनिमम 3 times. मतलब परेशान करना है इसलिए मत कीजिए बेटा. इंटर यूनिट 3 बार बताया मुस्कान जी मैंने अभी तक. इंटर यूनिट में है ही क्या, ब्रांच ने एचओ को गुड्स भेजे तो एचओ अपने लिए सॉरी एचओ ने ब्रांच को गुड्स भेजे तो ब्रांच के लिए इंटर यूनिट हो जाएगा और एचओ के लिए भी इंटर यूनिट, एक दूसरे के साथ ट्रांसैक्शन करना. 3 बार बताया मैंने अभी तक इंटर यूनिट क्या होता है. प्लीज इंप्रूव यूर एफिशिएंसी. डैड ने सन को गुड्स भेजा, सन ने डैड को कैश भेजा. इंटर यूनिट transactions between themselves, HO and branch. If you are selling it to outsider, it is not inter-unit transaction. अरे जान लगती है यार पूरा क्वेश्चन एक्सप्लेन करने को. It's not very easy. Please understand. To explain someone, to understand by yourself is easy, but to explain someone by using total techniques is really very difficult. And if you are asking me similar question again and again, I explain it for 3 times. What is inter-unit transaction? Now, what is closing stock part? Beta, it's a balancing figure. Closing stock is nothing but it's a balancing figure. Finished goods balancing figure. If you take a total of debit side, you deduct credit side, and that is why you are getting balancing figure 15,009,560. It is nothing but it's a star mark beta balancing figure, because GP is known in the question. If GP is known, you will take a total on calci of debit side, deduct credit side items, and you will get the closing stock. How we got this? Parik Manoj ji is asking me, sir, I'm not getting still 10,404. See beta, inter-unit transaction 3,500. After updation of your trial balance, you are getting 3,500 for inter-unit transaction. And ब्रांच प्रॉफिट आप आपके प्रॉफिट में ऐड कर दोगे एचओ के प्रॉफिट में. सो 3,500 प्लस 6,904 आपको 10,404 आ जाएगा बेटा. अब इससे क्या ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन करूं मैं, 3 बार बता के हो चुका है. Why stock reserve in illustration 1 is shown in P&L account and not in trading account? Yes, good question. ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछो ना साहिल जी. Now P&L account, because stock reserve is cancelled by head office, and head office जब cancel करता है, that unrealized profit always you have to cancel it in your profit and loss account, because trading account is related to goods, and this unrealized profit is a profit which is made by head office by sending goods to the branch. So it has to be cancelled in profit and loss account and not trading account. Has to be cancelled. So previously also we solved some questions in which we cancel inter-unit profit transfer, and that inter-unit profit we have to consider it in that unrealized profit. You have to consider it in the profit and loss account. That is a rule. Yes. In our book for HO, they have calculated closing stock and taken profit as balancing figure. Working note is like costing type, sir. Can we follow this method in exam? Yes, no problem. Otherwise, you follow my method. Yes, inter-unit account is only for cross tally. प्रभास जैन ऑलरेडी आप पीछे जाके स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए. मैंने ऑलरेडी स्क्रीनशॉट्स के लिए टाइम दिया था, तो आप पीछे जाके वीडियो जब एंड हो जाएगा आप पीछे जाइए और उसके स्क्रीनशॉट्स ले लेना. यू विल गेट दिस स्क्रीनशॉट. ओके, चलो बेटा, आई हैव टू कवर 3 more क्वेश्चंस. टाइम की कमी है. एक्सप्लेन, मुझे जब तक आपको समझ में नहीं आता मुझे ही बुरा लगता है ना बेटा. हाँ, सो see what are important points. Opening stock and closing stock of finished goods, A++ category question है बेटा. हाँ, opening stock and closing stock of finished goods is of branch is cancelled by HO. Loading on, sorry, here I forgot to give loading on opening stock and closing stock of finished goods of branch is cancelled by HO. Opening stock has only one effect, trial balance में एक ही effect होगा, and closing stock has 2 effects, HO P&L account debit. Yes, ICI approach, goods sent to branch when goods are in transit, that 1,500, option number 1, you can record it as a GSTB or you can record it as an asset. So ICI follows option number 1. Don't write it in total column. Goods don't write in transit, don't write it in total column. GP is calculated and closing stock of finished goods is a balancing figure. Closing stock of branch is 9,560 on which loading has to be cancelled. Branch made a profit 6,904 is considered in HO profit. So remember, branch profit you will merge it with HO profit, and standalone balance sheet is not going to tally as there is a balancing figure of 10,404 and this is 3,500 plus net profit. So this is your index. Okay, चलो index में लिख लीजिए. ILU 11, take a screenshot of index A++ category. ILU 11 index A++ category. 1 hour for explanation, and after explanation I hope now you can solve it. अरे साहिल वो सेकंड इफेक्ट है यार, 1247. अभी सेकंड इफेक्ट नहीं देना चाहिए क्या? 1247 का सेकंड इफेक्ट किधर आएगा बेटा? ओपने वो ट्रायल बैलेंस का आइटम है क्या? ट्रायल बैलेंस का आइटम नहीं होगा तो बैलेंस शीट में एक इफेक्ट देना पड़ेगा, दूसरा इफेक्ट P&L के डेबिट में देना पड़ेगा. 1247. यस, Done with this, we'll take a small break of 10 minutes and we will come back. So Ramji, Ramji, रामजी ब्रेक दे दीजिए. And still, if you have any query, you can ask me after break. Okay. So take a break. Welcome back once again, beta. Now we are going to solve illustration number 12. Some illustrations are different in this branch accounting. So previously we covered all your data's method, stock and data's method, and we have finished with one concept of incorporation of branch profit in head office books by using individual balance sheet technique, that is a standalone balance sheet of branch, standalone balance sheet of head office, and we merge it and we got the answer. See, beta, don't get panic while solving this question. Sir, how we'll get a grip on this question? First, my suggestion to you is very simple. First, you finish with basic understanding part. Then you do the posting part by using answer technique. And then by using tick-tick-easy technique, one more time you solve this question. So this is the simplest way to understand branch accounts problem. Hardly you have to solve better 15 to 16 questions. Out of that, only 4 to 5 questions are different one. If you once understood the logic of branch accounting is very simple topic. But why students are getting panic? Because every question is different one. And they are not focusing on the theory part of this topic. They are not getting the concept of why we are doing all these things. Dependent branches separately, that data's method and stock and data's method. I made it very simple within 4 days. This is not very easy to clear your concepts within 4 days and to finish with this chapter within 4 days. But students, according to me, now you are perfectly understood the all concepts. So please make sure you now solve. It's a time of solving. You should do the practice for minimum 2 to 3 times. You will get everything. It's very simple questions, branch accounting problems. Chalo, let's move to next concept. Illustration number 12. Affix of Kolkata has branch at Delhi to which goods are supplied from Kolkata, but cost thereof is not recorded in the head office books. On 31st March 2001, branch balance sheet was as follows. Creditors balance, head office, debtors balance, building, cash at bank. Now I will tell you first, what is the second technique? What is the second technique for merging branch balance with head office? See, one technique is very simple. You take a total of HO column and branch column and write it in the total column to get the profit or loss. So this is our illustration number 11. You understood that technique. Now, what is the second technique? Yes. How many of you read this theory? Yes. How many of you read this theory? Chalo, tell me quickly. How many of you understood second technique of this independent branch, technique number 2? Technique 1 you understood. What is technique number 1? In real life also, what you are going to prepare? HO column. In Excel, you will prepare HO column, branch column, and then total column, and you will take a total. So Excel will do all these things, okay, by using, or in Tally also you can do it, okay. साहिल जी, ठीक है, चलो, नो कमेंट्स. Many students are doing, Sahil ji. Every student is not intelligent, so they have to understand techniques. So I have to solve some questions. It's not like I won't solve a question and I will solve only your queries. It's not possible. चलो ठीक है, टेक्निक नंबर 2 दे दीजिए मुझे. See, technique number 2 is incorporation of branch trial balance into head office trial balance. Now there are 2 types. Technique number 1 is illustration number 11. Technique number 2 is illustration number 13 and 12. Incorporation of branch trial balance into head office trial balance. Now here, full incorporation or partial incorporation. Understand the technique now. Full incorporation and partial incorporation. Next session is financial statements. We are starting with a new topic, financial statement. Make sure you will attend that session in live only. Now, small chapters are only remaining. Only cash flow statement is a big chapter. Okay. Only cash flow statement. Otherwise, all other topics are small topics. Full incorporation and partial incorporation. Have you written this technique number 2? Technique number 1. What is the technique number 1? Columnar. Columnar P&L and balance sheet, and then merge it. Here, you will transfer all assets and liabilities. So what is the entry in branch books? Branch books, whatever transfer, for example, 2 assets, HO account debit 2 assets. So asset balance 0 in branch books. Second entry, liabilities to head office. So liabilities balance is 0. And all expenses and incomes you will transfer. So income to expense to head office. And head office will pass entry. So all balances become 0. And head office books asset account debit because they want to incorporate. So they will record it. They won't cancel it. They will record it. They will incorporate it. So asset account debit to liabilities, to incomes, expenditure will be debited to branch account. So separate entries you can pass or only one entry. Separate entries like upar ka entry, above entry, separate entries, or you can pass a single entry. Understood? So branch books. Partial incorporation. Partial incorporation means what? This is similar to ILU number 12. ILU number 12. Only current assets and current liabilities recorded by branch. Other accounts transferred to HO. Current assets and current liabilities are maintained by branch and other accounts are transferred to HO. Yes. Now tell me, now you are getting this concept. And full incorporation means, beta, illustration number 13. Illustration number 13. So full incorporation, illustration number 13. Partial incorporation is illustration number 12. Illustration number 12. Partial and full incorporation. Yes. How many of you got this concept of partial and full incorporation before explanation of Sanket sir? Yes. Tell me, how many of you understood, sir, this is partial incorporation and full incorporation? So you understood the technique. See, beta, in illustration number 11, in every question, reconciliation is must. Reco, there is no excuse. But after Reco, you have two options. You prepare HO column, you prepare branch column, and you prepare total column. So this is option number 1. That is illustration number 11. And second option that you have, you make balance sheet of profit and loss account of branch zero, means you don't prepare balance sheet and profit and loss account. By using trial balance, after preparation by the trial balance of the branch, you merge that trial balance in the books of head office by passing incorporation entry. So there will be no trial P&L and balance sheet of branch that will automatically get merged into head office books. Now you got this technique, two techniques. Yes, write it in the comment section. Which are two techniques? First technique and second techniques. If you are not clear with the concept, you can ask me once again. आपको क्या करना है बेटा, इधर हिंदी में एक बार बता देता हूं. आपको करना यह है कि एचओ का कॉलम बनाना है, ब्रांच का कॉलम बनाना है, टोटल कॉलम बनाना है. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि हमने हमारा ट्रायल बैलेंस खुद ने रिकॉर्ड किया. हम मतलब कौन? ब्रांच ने अपना ट्रायल बैलेंस खुद ही रिकॉर्ड कर लिया. सो दैट इज इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 11. मतलब P&L बनाया, बैलेंस शीट बनाया और फिर टोटल कॉलम बना दिया. मतलब ब्रांच खुद के P&L बैलेंस शीट बनाएगा. पर इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 12, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 13, ये इलस्ट्रेशन है कि ब्रांच जो है ना अपना ट्रायल बैलेंस जो है किसी को दे देगा. किसी को मतलब हेड ऑफिस को दे देगा कि भाई मेरा ट्रायल बैलेंस आप बना लो. अभी हेड ऑफिस के बुक में, ब्रांच के बुक में तो जीरो हो जाएगा, बैलेंस शीट नहीं बनेगा, ना बनेगा P&L. पर हेड ऑफिस के बुक में क्या बनेगा? हेड ऑफिस के बुक में खुद की एसेट्स प्लस ब्रांच की एसेट्स, खुद की लाइबिलिटीज प्लस ब्रांच की लाइबिलिटीज. मतलब पूरा ब्रांच बनाने वाला है, सॉरी पूरा हेड ऑफिस बनाने वाला है. ब्रांच अपना ट्रायल बैलेंस जीरो कर देगा. यस, yes. And partial trial balance means what? Partial trial balance means half trial balance, half items will be maintained by branch. So branch will record some items, that is branch will prepare only then assets and liabilities. Okay, see in illustration number 12, branch prepared only current assets and current liabilities. Rest items of the trial balance is transferred to head office. Now you got this concept. Very simple concept. Very simple. Yes. So what is technique number 1? Who wrote it very properly? Technique number 1, columnar P&L and balance sheet and then merge. Very good. Very good. And technique number 2, incorporation full or partial trial balance to head office trial balance. Very good. So columnar will not be prepared. Head office will prepare directly own trial balance and balance sheet. Yes, this is a technique number 2. So beta, if time permits, today is very, high level session. So if time permits, then only I will start with the foreign branch. Otherwise, we will finish with 12 number, 13 number and 14 number. And yes, these 4 questions are very tricky. So I request you all, please practice it. And please give your best timings in how much time you solve this 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm not expecting before my explanation. Before my explanation, I was expecting only you read the question and try to get the answer. But I know only 40%, 50% you understood. Now you will clearly understand what is the question concept. Okay. Yes. Very good. Everyone. Shivani ने बताया, ईशा जायसवाल ने बताया. Very good, beta. Very good. Now you understood it properly. So there are 2 techniques. Have you think before my explanation that there are 2 different ways of ILU 11 and ILU 12? Yes. समझा होगा तो बहुत बढ़िया, नहीं समझा होगा, now you understood it. Okay. चलो, Affix of Kolkata has a branch at Delhi to which goods are supplied from Kolkata. Okay. And cost thereof is not recorded in the head office books. Branch balance sheet. Now, you can check here your balance sheet. There are only current assets and current liabilities, sir. Creditors balance. Head office always has a liability, credit balance, always credit balance in branch books. So this is branch balance sheet. Debtors, building, cash at bank. Now see what you have to do it in the exam. First, you have to understand whether it has a credit balance or debit balance during the 6 months. Sales credit balance, purchase debit balance, wages paid debit balance. But wait, salary. Now salary, we will divide it in two parts. Salary inclusive of advance. Advance means to prepaid salary. To prepaid, and remaining is your P&L. So 4,400. So 4,400, this will be the asset, current asset, and this is P&L item expenses. So debit balance. Next, general expenses debit. Fire insurance is for 1 year, but this is for 6 months. So 1,600 prepaid, you can write over there, prepaid, and 1,600 is your expenditure. So debit. Remittance to HO, so HO to cash. Manager's salary debit. Collection from debtors, cash to debtors. Discount allowed is debit. Discount earned is credit. Discount allowed is discount allowed to debtors. Discount earned is creditors to discount. Cash paid to creditors. Building account further payment. Now see, building account is also closed. So fixed asset is also transferred. So this is again transferred to head office. Because building is also not maintained by partial trial balance. Only current assets and current liabilities are maintained. Current asset means which are not fixed assets. Okay, so building is a fixed asset. So building is transferred to HO. Yes, credit. Building as a debit balance. Cash in hand and cash and bank are closing balance. So, see beta, normally sales account is transferred to. Now see the entry. So how many credit balances? I will box credit balances, credit and credit. Okay, 2,40,000 and discount earned is 1,200. Now understand the logic behind it. Now, normally we prepare trading and P&L account. So normally what entry we pass? See beta. So sales account, how you please visualize these effects. How you got the sales account trial balance mein? Yes, sales account. So during the year, you pass many journal entries. Okay. Sales account 1 lakh. Assume karo, then 1 lakh. And similarly, you have taken a total to suppose 20 lakhs. So sales account will look into your ledger account. Now you visualize the process from first journal entry. So journal entry के बाद ledger बनेगा, ledger के बने के बाद credit side का total आपको मिला 20 लाख. If you close sales account, normally where you close this sales account, if in real life, in means normally in your day-to-day books of accounts or in your without, so suppose if you don't prepare HO books and branch books, so normal entry we transfer it to trading account. What we taught from the 11th standard. Okay, so from 11th standard, you know it, we transfer sales account to trading account. But beta here, you won't transfer it to trading account. Now this balance, you will transfer it to HO account, where you will transfer it HO account. So sales you will give debit and HO you are giving credit because HO will prepare trading account. Now, as per this concept, branch trial balance, they are incorporating this trial balance in whose books? In HO books. So branch क्या करेगा? Branch अपने sales के item, अपने credit items HO को transfer करेगा, अपने debit items भी HO को transfer करेगा. So branch क्या करेगा? Branch will do very simple posting. HO को transfer कर देगा. It's very simple. Branch will transfer own books to HO books. So sales account or discount received account, sales account you will transfer to trading, discount received account you transfer to P&L. But here where you are going to transfer it, not in trading and profit and loss account, that will be taken care by HO. Here you are going to transfer it to HO account. आप किसको transfer करोगे? आपका trial balance आप HO को transfer करोगे. Yes. Where you are going to transfer it? HO. See the difference. So how many accounting entries you are going to pass? Sales account, see, sales account, you can see here. So this entry is the first entry, sales account debit, discount account debit to head office account. Now you got this concept, very easy. So this entry, yes, tell me, it in the comment section. Now you are getting it. So are you going to transfer it to trading account, or are you going to transfer it to dash account? So fill in the blanks. Are you going to transfer it to trading and P&L account, or you are going to transfer it to dash account? So tell me where this you are going to transfer. Sales and discount received. Sales and discount received. Where you are going to transfer it? राम जी आपका माइक चालू रह गया है. राम जी माइक चालू है आपका. Where are you going to transfer this? Very good. Very good. Who answered very fast? Raju Kumar. And before Raju Kumar भी किसी का कावेरी जी, WRO से कावेरी जी. Very good. Easy छे बेटा. अरे please involve in question answer session. You answer it so you'll understand it properly. Why are you not answering, beta? All students. All students must answer whenever I am asking you question. एक फैकल्टी को भी अच्छा लगता है. Give respect and take respect. सबने आपको पहले ही बोल देता हूं, सबने पार्टिसिपेट करना ही चाहिए क्लास में. एवरीवन हैज टू पार्टिसिपेट. So sales account, debit balance now we have giving because we want to transfer it, and second one we transfer discount earned column. Yes. Yes, very good. Second one. Now purchase. Take a total on Calci. Purchase 48,000. Purchases. Wages paid 20,000. Salary, wait. Salary you will transfer only 4,400 because remaining is a prepaid salary. Prepaid salary, no, my friend. Prepaid salary, we are not going to transfer it to HO full amount. So we are going to transfer only 4,400. Take on Calci, 4,400. General expenses 1,600. Yes, transfer it. Whether fire insurance will be fully transferred? No, sir. Only 1,600 will be transferred because 1,600 is prepaid. Remaining 1,600 is prepaid. So we'll transfer only 1,600. Manager's salary. Yes, take a manager's salary 4,800. Yes, and discount allowed. Discount allowed is 8,000. So tell me the total. Tell me the total of all debit items. That all debit items, which items? Purchases, salary we transferred, general expense transferred, fire insurance transferred, manager's salary transferred, discount allowed transferred, sales already transferred, discount on already transferred. So now take a total. Yes, tell me the total on Calci. What is the total, beta? That we are going to transfer it to HO. All debit items we are giving credit. All debit items we are giving credit, and all an HO account will be debited. Tell me the total. Yes, who told me the total first? Punam Sharma. छा गई बेटा, छा गई. पूनम शर्मा छा गई है. 88,400. सबसे पहला आंसर पूनम शर्मा ने दिया. Yes, पूनम शर्मा. This is the second entry. Head office account debit. To purchase, to wages, salary red pen. Exam में भी. No, sorry, not in exam. In your notebook. So mark it as red pen. Red pen से लिखना है आपको. And fire insurance you will write it by red pen बेटा. This is by red pen. राम जी आपका माइक चालू है. Matanjali ji, don't transfer all items. Which items you are not going to transfer? Except current assets and current liabilities. Except current assets and current liabilities you are not going to transfer beta. Why are you transferring all entries? Which items you are going to transfer? Except current assets and current liabilities. Now this is red pen entry. Prepaid salary to salary. See, prepaid salary is an asset, current asset, and salary balance we are going to transfer. So this is adjustment entry. So this is your third entry. This is called as adjustment entry. So adjustment entry, you pass it in the final accounts also. राम जी माइक ऑन है। माइक बंद कर दीजिए, आपका म्यूट कर लीजिए। चलो आगे जाइए। Adjustment entry number 3 we have finished. Prepaid insurance, now here it is prepared insurance हुआ है, so yes we will rectify it soon. So this is a fourth entry for 1600. So fourth entry you understood. And beta building, so building is also transferred to head office. Okay, so building has a debit balance, so we will give credit. So this is entry. Fixed asset is not maintained by branch, not maintained by branch, so transfer it. Yes, building also we have to transfer because fixed asset is also not maintained by head office. Now we have to do balance sheet part. So see the entries now. Yes, sales. What is the entry? Sales entry is debtors account debit to sales. So now we will prepare. We want to know closing balances because this is a trial balance. This is a trial balance as on 31st March, 1st April. And now we are doing it for the 30th September. So we have to give second effect of all these entries. Otherwise our balance sheet is not going to tally. Okay. So what is the entry? See, debtors. Now I will tell you the logic behind it. Debtors account debit to sales. Sales we transferred it to HO. Okay. So now it is a part of journal entries. You understood? Yes. Tell me it in the comment section. Are you getting journal entries? विकास बंसल इज आस्किंग मी सर कैन वी प्रिपेयर ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट। बेटा अभी तक वही तो बताया, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट बनाया रहता तो टेक्निक नंबर 2 होता था क्या विकास जी? टेक्निक नंबर 2 है नहीं। राम जी प्लीज आपका माइक म्यूट कर दीजिए। अरे यार मैं होस्ट भी नहीं हूं, नहीं तो म्यूट किया रहता। चलो यस ईशा जायसवाल, only trading and P&L and fixed asset. Fixed assets are transferred to head office. Very good. Yes, beta Milton Kumar. Chalo. So now see, now we are going to open this ledger account. So now we'll do the posting part. चलो एक बार पोस्टिंग पार्ट कर लेते हैं। चलो सब लोग अभी इट्स टाइम ऑफ एक्शन। सो यू अंडरस्टूड जर्नल एंट्रीज। मेरे साथ बना लो, मेरे साथ आप लोग बना लो। क्या बना लोगे? डेटर्स अकाउंट। चलो राइट डाउन डेटर्स अकाउंट। यस, थोड़ा सॉल्विंग कर लेते हैं। सुबह से आज सॉल्विंग नहीं किया हमने, आज श्रवण भक्ति की है। सो डेटर्स अकाउंट, डेटर्स अकाउंट, 7 to 8 लाइन्स। क्रेडिटर्स अकाउंट 6-7 लाइन्स, 5-6 लाइन्स बनाओ। क्रेडिटर्स अकाउंट, डोंट राइट पर्टिकुलर्स रुपीज एवरीवेयर। देन प्रिपेयर कैश अकाउंट, कैश अकाउंट। Yes, I will give you the technique of solving this question. It's very easy now. Journal entries you understood na, how to pass. And prepare HO account of 6 lines. Prepare HO account of 6 lines. कैश एंड बैंक अकाउंट हाफ पेज है बेटा, कैश एंड बैंक अकाउंट हाफ पेज। राम जी आपका माइक म्यूट कीजिए। राम जी सुनने को तैयार नहीं, माइक म्यूट कीजिए। चलो चलिए फास्ट। बेटा all head office account in Delhi books and branch balance sheet. So beta set out all entries, and by looking into this balance sheet, you can easily identify that institute. IC has not prepared profit and loss account. So simple, and these are repetitive questions that they are going to ask you. They won't prepare any new questions. Similar question will be asked by using different amounts. Okay. So don't worry. परमजीत कौर जी बिल्कुल डरना नहीं आपको, डटे रहना है एकदम, एकदम इजी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं। चलो, सो यू प्रिपेयर्ड ऑल दीज अकाउंट्स, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। क्रेडिटर्स, बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन क्रेडिटर्स, credit side liability is balanced, therefore credit plus, debit minus. Debtors beta debit plus credit minus. हेड ऑफिस अकाउंट सॉरी कैश अकाउंट को डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस, एंड एचओ अकाउंट क्रेडिट प्लस डेबिट माइनस। चलो, सो बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन 1,68,000. Debtors, to balance brought down 2 lakhs. Cash at bank, to balance brought down 8,000. Sales. Now what is the entry for sales? Debtors to sales. Sales is going to transfer to HO. So now we will post only debtors account. Debtors च्या डेबिट ला, debtors ना डेबिट मा, what you are going to write? 2,40,000. Second one, purchases. What is the entry for purchases? Purchases to creditors. So purchases to creditors, purchases is going to transfer to HO. So don't open HO में directly pass कर देंगे, and purchases creditors चा credit ला. So creditors के credit में लिखो by purchases. By purchases 48,000. Next one. Wages paid. Now see, wages is going to transfer to HO account, and wages paid means wages to cash. So cash is credited. So by wages 20,000. Salary, we paid 6,400. So by salary 6,400, but wait, out of this only 4,400 is transferred to P&L, and remaining 2,000 we will write it in the balance sheet. So prepare balance sheet also. So in balance sheet, write down liability rupees, asset rupees, balance sheet, liabilities rupees, asset rupees, and in balance sheet you write prepaid salaries 2,000. Prepaid salary 2,000, because remaining 4,400 is going to transfer to P&L, HO account. So HO account, we will directly write sundries. So by salary is over. Now by general expense. By general expense, 1,600. Then by fire insurance, we paid fire insurance 3,200. But out of this, only 1,600 is transferred to HO, and remaining 1,600 we will write prepaid insurance. 1,600. So cash के credit में 3,200, 1,600 in HO debit, and 1,600 is balance sheet asset side. Remittance to HO. HO को remit किया. Second line, HO to cash. HO to cash 38,400. And cash के credit में by HO 38,400. Manager's salary, by manager's salary in cash account. So manager's salary to cash, manager's salary is transferred to HO, and cash के credit में by manager's salary, yes, tell me amount, 4,800. Collection from debtors. Cash to debtors 1,60,000. Cash to debtors 1,60,000. And debtors के credit में second line by cash 1,60,000. Easy छे एकदम. Discount allowed. Discount allowed debtors के credit में. Entry will be discount to debtors. Discount is transferred to HO and debtors को credit करना है. So by discount allowed 8,000. Next one. Discount received. Creditors के debit में to discount received 1,200. 1,200. Cash paid to creditors. So creditors to cash 60,000. And cash के credit में by creditors 60,000. Building account further payment. So building to cash, and then building is transferred to HO. Building is transferred to HO because fixed asset is not maintained. By building, and by balance carried down total. $1,600. $29,600. Got the concept? Chalo. Now we will close that HO account. HO to sundries, all expenses total. What is the total of expenses, beta? We already have taken this total. HO to expense total is 88,400. And by sundries, income 241,200. And HO to building HO to building beta 4,000. Yes. Now you only tell me balances. To balance carried down. So this is a simple posting part. After writing journal entries. Journal entries is your homework. $278,400. HO account liability side, $278,400. Creditors, debtors, cash at bank. Okay. Now cash at bank is 29,600 closing balance. And cash at bank and in hand, total 29,600. Buy balance carried down 4,40,000. $2,72,000. And creditors to balance carried down 88,000. $26,800. Debtors 2 lakh 26,800. See balance sheet is telling or not. Yes. 3,05,200 is the balance sheet total. Yes, you understood this question now? Easy છે. अरे easy है क्या दोस्तों? If you have any query now in illustration number 12, you can ask me, and it's time to show you index. This is easier as compared to ILU 11. Ankur Patel, came bhai. Came Patel bhai, आगे छ हम. Easy छे. 11 is also very easy, yaar. Just you have to do posting part. It's not at all difficult. Volta, this requires a lot of concept clarity. Illustration number 12, it's very easy. Illustration number 11 is just post your all amounts in trading and profit and loss account. You already done with all these figures, beta. Yes, so what are important points in this? This is a partial A plus category question. Once again, partial trial balance, all nominal accounts are transferred to HO and current assets and current liabilities are retained by branch. Yes, sir, we know this concept now. Instead of trading and P&L account and nominal accounts, we are preparing transfer it to HO account. Example, sales account, debtors to sales, but we will transfer sales to HO. What are important entries in this? Salary, prepaid salary to cash 6,400, but prepaid salary 2,000. We transfer 4,400 and 6,400 is a salary account. We cancel it. So salary will get cancelled. Prepaid salary asset side mein jayega. Okay. And same journal entries for fire insurance, adjustment entries. So this question is divided in 3 parts. Adjustment entries, nominal accounts are transferred to cash account, and building account is also transferred to HO account. So these are some important points. If you read this index also at the end, you are going to understand everything. It's very easy. Chalo, let's take a screenshot. Chalo, screenshot ले लीजिए. Muhammad Farad is saying, sir, I got it very well. Thank you for giving me smart technique for solving this question. Beta, it's my duty. ठीक है, 100% आपको समझ में ही आना चाहिए. And these are some important entries. And I'm telling you to explain branch accounts. So suppose understanding for me, it's very easy, but explaining these branch accounts to students, and that is also in 4 days, it's required, means your patience are very important. And thank you for having such patience. Okay, so मुझे तो बहुत मजा आता है अभी. And now you are better at pro level. Those who are watching me from very first day, now you know already all these expenses, income, liability, asset, and that's why you are using these techniques and you are finding this problem very easy. Those who are trying it at home also, so it's your efforts also, my efforts, but obvious are there, but at the same time you are taking also efforts. That is very important. Yes. चलो इलू 13 में आ जाते हैं. This is not the single trial balance. This is a partial trial balance. No, this is a full trial balance. Full trial balance we are going to transfer. So what is the technique? So this is the last question. So see beta, illustration number 14. Illustration number 14. Yes, you remember. This is very simple question in which you have to prepare only trading and P&L account. So first I will finish with the 14 number. It's very easy question. Illustration number 14, within 5 minutes we are doing this. And after that, last question will be illustration number 13. Foreign branch, I will explain it in the next half. Financial statement के next half में मैं explain कर दूंगा. So first I will start with the financial statement, and after break I'm going to explain you foreign branch last 20 to 25 minutes concept. Seriously, I'm telling you, these are very easy questions, foreign branch accounts. So first we will finish with this question, illustration number 14, and then last question will be illustration number 13. Okay, chalo, have patience till 9:45. Today 15 minute excess लगेगा. So Messrs Ramchandra and Company Hyderabad has a branch at Delhi. The branch deals not only in the goods of head office, but also buys some auxiliary goods. Means branch has own purchases also and goods sent from HO also. They, however, do not prepare any profit and loss account, but close all books of accounts to the head office. So see, branch is not prepare any profit and loss account, but they transfer everything to the head office, and head office maintains profit and loss account. The goods from the head office are invoiced at selling price. Goods are transferred at 20% on sales price. But this is very important sentence. The goods are sent from branch to head office. Now, why branch will transfer goods? This is GSTB return. And GSTB return is at cost. GSTB return is at cost. So this is very simple question. Only one important point, that whenever it is a return, whenever it is returned, it is at cost. Now see, head office opening balance. Now this opening balance, head office, trial balance of Delhi branch, head office opening balance, because why it has a opening balance? Because all items are transferred to head office account except head office inter-unit transaction. Okay, so this balance is after inter-unit transaction. And now I'm not going to explain you all these concepts in detail. See, beta, it is not possible that I will explain each and everything. What is HO current account and HO opening balance? Actually, there is a logic for HO opening balance and HO current account, but you think it. I'm not going to explain you this concept because it will be a lengthy process if I explain. In my regular batches, normally when I take this chapter for 8 to 10 days, I explain this concept in very detail, but now it's not possible because we have to finish it within 4 days. Okay. So an exam point of view, it is not important, but yes, logical point of view, it is important. So those students who want to understand it, I'm telling you it in the one sentence, that HO current account is whenever there is a transaction between head office and branch. Which transaction? Goods sent to branch or cash remitted by the branch. So these transactions will be routed through HO current account. And what is HO opening balance? HO opening balance is nothing but when you transfer your trial balance, whole trial balance except HO current account will be get merged in HO opening balance. Last year all items are transferred to HO account. So now I'm not going in detail for this explanation. So only the difference is that inter-unit transactions are routed through head office current account, and opening balance is the after transfer of all items to the head office. Goods from HO, trading च्या डेबिटला. but you will record it at 50,000 into 80% because 20% is a loading. 20% is loading, so 80% will be your cost. So 80% will be cost. Purchases debit, opening stock debit, but 4,000 into 80%, you will record it at 3,200. So 40,000. So you can check the answer, 40,000 and 3,200. Yes. And 500 is the opening stock of other goods. Purchases 20,000 debit में. Okay. Salary, rent, office expenses, P&L च्या debit ला. So salary, rent, office expenses, P&L debit. Very good. Cash asset side, so don't record it because it is not asked. Cash at bank debtors, not asked. Not asked. Only trading and P&L account is asked. Sales 1 lakh on the trading credit side. So this is prepared by head office, beta. This trading and P&L account is prepared by head office. Goods to HO 3,000. This is return. And return is at cost. So 3,000 will be recorded at cost. This is red pen line. So you can write down its red pen. Returns. Returns are at cost. So don't cancel loading. Furniture 5,000, depreciation on it 500. So depreciation, furniture is important for depreciation. Debtors, cash, creditors, no. Closing stock 3,000 into 80% because it is purchased at cost of rupees 1,000. Purchases का अलग है. So closing stock will be recorded at 2,400 and others at 1,000. So you will get the gross profit and you will get the net profit. And branch fixed asset is also asked. 5,000 minus depreciation by balance carried down is 4,500. Any question in this? Very easy question. So what is new concept in this question? See beta, HO current account and HO account are two important concepts, but this is not related to answer. Okay. रामजी प्लीज माइक म्यूट कर दीजिए ना रामजी. रामजी माइक म्यूट कर दीजिए, बहुत टाइम से चालू है. यस. हाँ हाँ. सो ओपनिंग स्टॉक और ओनली अदर पॉइंट्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट. Okay. And P&L items are you have to record. If this question comes in exam, yes, आपकी चांदी है. Yes, you are very lucky. If illustration number 14 is asked in the exam, very easy question. What is important sentence in this question? That GSTB return is at cost. According to me, this is not very difficult question. So yes, easy question hai. And now it's the last part that we are going to consider. That is illustration number 13. So this is the last question of independent branch. So independent branch, what are important points? What you have to remember? In independent branch, ICI may ask you for entries for reconciliation. So reconciliation is the first part. Second, what is important question beta in independent branch? TYK questions you solve by your own. It's very simple. All TYK questions. Suyog Joshi. बेटा क्लोजिंग स्टॉक इज वेरी इजी. क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में क्या डिफिकल्टी बेटा? क्लोजिंग स्टॉक, दो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक है. हेड ऑफिस गुड्स आर रिकॉर्डेड एट इनवॉइस प्राइस, सो वी विल कैंसल डायरेक्टली 80% लेंगे. एंड अदर गुड्स मींस परचेस गुड्स डज नॉट इंक्लूसिव ऑफ लोडिंग, सो वी विल कंसिडर एट 1,000. सुयोग जोशी इज वेरी सिंपल बेटा. And last question, yes, illustration number 13. Chalo, last 15 to 20 minutes. Yes, beta, I have tried my best. I explain you all these techniques. There are only two techniques in independent branch, either columnar or second one is incorporation of trial balance in of branch in the head office books. So this is a full trial balance which we are going to transfer. So this is not partial trial balance, full trial balance. टीवाई के मतलब प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चंस. पूनम शर्मा जी, आप पहली बार ही अटेंड कर रहे हो क्या टीवाई के? ऐसा आई थिंक पूनम शर्मा नाम भी मैंने पहली बार ही पढ़ा बेटा आपका. यस, चलो. TYK मीन्स प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन आफ्टर मॉड्यूल, आफ्टर स्टडी मटेरियल इलस्ट्रेशन. देयर आर TYK. Ringbell Limited, Delhi has a branch at Bombay where a separate set of books is used. The following is a trial balance which is extracted from 31st December 2001. Now see here, all nominal accounts are not there. Nominal accounts are not there because only profit and loss account is already prepared by the branch trial. Branch prepared. Yes, profit and loss account is also prepared by the trial balance. So see, this is the opening balance of P&L, and this profit is during the year profit. So during the year profit, share capital, where you are going to write it in balance sheet. Profit and loss account 25310. This is also in balance sheet. So we will prepare a separate P&L account here. Why we will prepare a P&L account? Yes, I will tell you. General reserve balance sheet, fixed asset balance sheet, stock balance sheet, debtors balance sheet, cash balance also balance sheet. Now see, 133,710 and 129,010. So inter-unit transaction. Inter-unit transaction, there is a mismatch. So we need reconciliation. So we have to find out what are reasons for reconciliation. The differences in the balances. Yes, now you only tell me it in the comment section, fatapat. Cash remitted by the branch. So what effects you are going to give? Yes, cash remitted by the branch, and in whose books? Okay, in whose books you are going to reconcile it? Okay, so reconciliation entry in whose books? Cash remitted but not received. Chalo, update your trial balance. Cash received, remitted but not yet received. Yes, who will record this? Chalo, fatafat. Last 10 minutes, beta. Please keep patience of last 5 minutes only. Chalo, fatafat. Very good. So who will record this? Head office. Cash in transit. Cash in transit, how much? 3,000 debit balance, and you will deduct it minus 3,000 from branch current account. One debit minus. So your trial balance is tallying. Stock stolen in transit from head office and charged to the branch by head office, but not credited to head office in the books of branch books, as the branch manager declined to admit any liability. See, now what is the entry that head office passed? Entry you can write over in on question only. Already passed. What is the entry? Already passed. Branch account debit to GSTB. Goods sent to branch. Very good. Very good. Branch account debit to GSTB. Already passed 1700 K entry. But now what happens? Branch manager says, I won't pass now this loss in transit. Why should I take this entry? So now RICO entry, he denies to pass. HO denies to pass. So who record this entry? RICO entry is recorded by head office only. And now what is the entry? They will cancel the balance of branch. So branch balance is cancelled and loss by theft account debit. Loss by theft account debit to branch. 1700. Who wrote the answer very fast? HO ka book ka? Vikas Bansal. Very good. First answer by Vikas for cash in transit. So, loss by theft account debit to branch. So, what is the entry? Branch account debit to GSTB. And loss by theft. So loss by theft, new item, which you are going to write it in the profit and loss account. So loss by theft account debit 1700. P&L item and deduct it 1700. See whether your balance is matching or not. 133,710 minus 3,000. Yes. Now balance is 129,010. Balance is matching. Now it's time to prepare your head office books accounts. So in head office books, how you are going to do these entries. So see, entries given by the ICI only. So only part 1, ICI has ask you only head office entries, branch current account after journal entries. Okay. So cash in transit account debit, first entry to branch current account, loss by theft account debit to branch current account. Okay. And this is the branch current account now. Now branch current account. So see, in head office book, branch is a debtor. In head office book, branch is a debtor. Okay. So 133,710 and these two entries by cash in transit and by loss by theft. So two entries we have to pass for RICO. So new RICO trial balance. So journal, yes, I will give you the answer. Write down answer. Last question. प्रॉब्लम दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड है. प्रॉब्लम इज डिवाइडेड रिको एंट्री पार्ट 1 and part 2. Part 1 RICO entries, reconciliation entries, that is already given, and then branch current account after RICO. Part 2 incorporation of trial balance. Part 1 and part 2. So first we will start with part 1. So let's write part 1. Yes. Now what is the part 1 beta? First you will copy journal entries from study material afterwards. So journal entries for RICO. So you copy these two entries afterwards beta. You please leave some space at least 6 lines for journal entries. For part 1. Then after 6 lines to 8 lines, write down branch current account. Particulars rupees. Please write down it. Particulars rupees. Two balance brought down. Now what is the in HO books? Huh, beta, all these entries in the HO books. 133,710. 133,710. In last question, in illustration number 12, we have seen entries in the books of branch. In this question, we are looking all entries in the books of head office. Two balance brought down. 129,010. Sorry, 133,710. Then you will pass the entry for second line by cash in transit and by loss by theft. 3,000 na? And 1,700. So by balance carried down. 129,010. Part 1 completed. Now it's time for incorporation. IC has not asked you balance sheet, but I am telling you balance sheet also. So we will add in this question balance sheet, though it is not asked. Over beta till now. Yes, tell me to over in the comment section, 2-3 students. Sahil, I already solved your query that loss by theft is recorded in the current account. So till now you understood, Sahil, current account में हमने ये लिख दिया. So I solved your this query of loss by theft. Now your still some part is remaining in this question. Yes. Now P&L account. Now part 2 we will start. Part 2. P&L account and balance sheet. Write down. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Liabilities rupees. Asset rupees. P&L 7 lines. P&L 7 lines. And balance sheet 10-15 lines. Draw. Write down in comment section drawn. Don't write over for the last part. Write down in the comment section after drawing, write down drawn. 10 lines balance sheet and 6 lines P&L. Okay, chalo. Last 10 minutes. Ho gaya. This is balance sheet is not asking the question. Still I am giving you balance sheet. Extra efforts by Sanket sir. Yes, many students have completed their homework now. Okay. Chalo. P&L account, beta. Now we will solve it by one. Share capital. Share capital. Yes, write down in balance sheet liability side. Share capital 8 lakhs. In exam, prepare it in the vertical format. Okay. So share capital 8 lakhs. Profit and loss account. Buy balance brought down. Buy balance brought down. 25,310. 25,310. General reserve balance sheet liability side. General reserve balance sheet liability side. ₹1 lakh. Fixed asset weight in the inner column. Fixed asset show in the inner column 5,30,000. Why? Because branch fixed asset is also going to add. Stock inner column 222,470. Debtors 50,500. Creditors 21,900. Profit by profit 50,200. Cash balance inner side. Cash balance sheet asset side inner side beta 62,730. And branch account is going to become 0 because we are taking branch के बदले में their trial balance. Okay, so don't write branch current account in balance sheet or profit and loss account. It becomes zero after, you can write on the question, after incorporation. So don't record in P&L and balance sheet. So 129,010 is going to become, instead of that, we are going to take assets and liabilities of this branch trial balance. So 129,010 is there, but now we won't record it. Instead of that, we are taking their assets and liabilities. So we will record all these items now. Still two items are there, red pen. Loss by theft. So loss by theft, we will record it in the profit and loss account. To loss by theft. To loss by theft, what is the amount? 1700. Red pen in P&L account, and cash in transit in the asset side. Cash in transit on the asset side, 3,000. Over. So this trial balance over. Now fixed asset, one by one. Fixed asset already recorded. Inner column, 95,000, add it. 31,700 profit during the year. So by branch profit, you will merge it in the profit and loss account. By branch profit, 31,700. It's very easy question, beta. 31,700. See, these entries in the books of HO. In 12 number, entries in the books of branch. Stock 50,460. So 50,460, we will add it in the balance sheet. Debtors 19,100. Cash balance creditors 10,400. And cash balance we will add 6,550. And we are not taking their branch head office current account. Okay. Instead of this 129,010, we incorporated whole assets and liabilities. So we merge their assets and liabilities in our books. So this is not single balance sheet and single profit and loss account. Now it's a consolidated. So in the books of HO, now you understood the technique of consolidation. One technique is in illustration number 11, and this is a second technique. Only one balance sheet and one P&L, both together. This is called as incorporation. Now profit and loss account, tell me balancing figure. Two balance carried down, because this question is not asked in the question. Still we are doing this. Ekdam easy che beta. Ekdam easy che. See the profit and loss account. Tell me the balance. Tell me the balance. Yes, Sana Arshiji. $1,09,210. Tell me amount of profit and loss account here. 107,510. Profit and loss account, we are going to write it over here. 107,510. Now take a total of creditors. 21.9 plus 10.4. So this is 32,300. $107.51. Fixed asset 530 plus 95, 6,25,000 memory plus 222.47 plus 50,460, 272,930, 50.5 plus 69,600 and 62,7 plus 6.55, 69,280 and 3,000. Yes. 10,39,810 मेमोरी प्लस का फंक्शन यूज किया. Our balance sheet is tallying at 10,39,810. Easy. Beta, some tips before solving this question. Yes, you can take a screenshot after this. So beta, some tips for solving this type of question. See beta, these are columnar profit and loss account that we are going to solve. So I know now your patients are getting over because of today we have learned a lot of difficult things, but I'm giving you promise. If you watch this session once again, those who are not very clear, okay, so suppose if you understood only 70% or 80%, but I'm giving you as a promise beta, if you see all my sessions of branch accounting and if your basics, these questions are very tough level questions. So who solve these questions? Those who are having, who want to pass in the CA exam in first exam, not attempt also in first exam. If they want to pass in first exam, attempt is better negative word. Attempts are not for us. Okay. So exam, those only solve these questions and they have patience to solve this question. So requirements are very easy. First one, your patience will be checked by ICI. Second one, your conceptual clarity. Now in illustration number 11, that was a technique number 1, that we prepare HO column, balance sheet, HO column, branch column, P&L balance sheet, and then total column. So you are getting merged profit, but by preparing individual columns. And second technique is that 11 and 12 number and 13 number. 12 number, how you are going to pass entries in the books of branch. But before solving any this question, you have to update your trial balance, that is reconciliation. I hope I made this chapter easy, but still, if you are getting confused, if your concepts are not 100% clear, my suggestion to you all that, so you can visit then Pune branch of ICI for having a detailed one. Now still all answers you want, so you can, yes, have that session. But according to me, I covered all questions. Only foreign branch is still remaining, that I will cover it in the next session. Don't worry. But friends, I tried my 100% to give you knowledge about these difficult things. I made it very easy for you. But still, if you have any confusion, yes, you can ask me on Telegram channel or any other things. So platform hai hi aapko pata. So this is all from my side. Thank you and good day. So this was the last session of independent branch. And now in next session, we are going to start with financial statements, a fresh chapter and fresh concepts. This is all from my side. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes.